Morning everyone. So as you'll know, we don't really consider ourselves to be social butterflies, but there hasn't been much video coming out this week because we've been a really busy family. We've actually entertained. We've had people round for dinner 2 evenings in a row, which is unheard of for us. I think we've only had people round to eat once since lockdown, and that was for the Festival of Pork that I shared with you guys. But yeah, we had Alan from the Urban Homesteading UK podcast, and his family over, and they stayed for dinner. And then last night we had one of my best friends, Andy, who was also on the fishing video, come over with his family, and we all camped and went for a midnight walk, and we've just come out for pancakes now. So say hello.
Hi.
So yeah, we're just having pancakes now. So we were up until midnight last night. We went for a midnight walk and we kept silent and listened out for wildlife. It was really cool actually. And then we saw loads of shooting stars because we're passing through the debris of a comet at the moment as a planet. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, we saw loads of shooting stars last night, which was really, really cool. Cooked on the fire and got up and had pancakes. So yeah, that was our evening. I haven't really done a great deal in the garden in the last week or so, but this weekend I should have time to get loads of things done and get a bit caught up. So there you go. So we just packed up the camp. Andy and his family have just left. It was an absolute treat. It really was. One of my children, Ruckus, my middle child, my eldest boy, he's the least enthusiastic, or at least until now has been the least enthusiastic about some of the outside stuff we do. That's not all of it, and you know, it's a very sweeping statement. I don't mean it to be. You know, there are a lot of things he's into, but he's the one who's been least into camping historically. But last night, that just I think a switch just got flipped in him. When we went on this walk, this midnight walk, and it was pitch black, and we went without torches, and we tried to be as silent as we could for stretches of it. There was quite a few of us, you know, about well, there have been 5 or 6 kids plus the adults, so silence is a pretty lofty goal that we didn't achieve for a lot of it, but we did have periods where we just sort of stood still and said, right, now we're going to be silent and walk for the next little bit without talking. And that really connected with him. He just absolutely loved it. And then we did some, you know, knife skills around the fire and stuff like that, and yeah, he absolutely loved it. He said he couldn't even describe how much he was enjoying himself last night. And that was awesome for me. It was brilliant. So that was a real win. Anyway, they're all packed up now. We're all packed up, and camping's over for now at least. It was just a one-night experience, and I'm going to be collecting up some bins now, going off to collect some animal feed and all of my usual Saturday running around. And my wife's out watering plants and doing the animals. So yeah, that's where we are. Live stream tomorrow where I can get you caught up on a fairly productive week, I think, in terms of where we're going to land and what's happening. Some really exciting ideas. Not much content this week because I haven't been doing very much. I've been very busy at work, and I haven't really done a great deal around the place here beyond the usual stuff. There is, though, there's a buzzard that keeps, can you see it there? On our paddock fence. That's as much as I can zoom in, I'm afraid. But you probably can't make him out now, but he's just sat there on the fence. And quite often see him in here. He lives up in the wood there. Isn't a threat to our chickens. All of our chickens out here are big birds, so he doesn't seem to care about them. But yeah, he's nice to see. Right, so that's it. I'm going to wrap this video up, just a short one. And I'll speak to you all really soon. Press that like button, leave me a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, all the good stuff. Speak to you soon. Cheers.